I know I'm gonna get hate for this next one. Welcome to the only anime rank video that matters. So, hello, welcome. Today I thought I would do a rank animes that I watched with video whilst I get ready for uni. Yeah, so I apologise for being gone for a while. I have been ill and busy and nothing exciting's been happening in my life, but I'm back and we are going to rank. So my ranking list is going to go from absolute masterpiece to why did I watch this? Why did I put myself through this? Which I don't think any of them are actually going to end up in, considering I have watched them all and I don't mind them. They're not, like, none of them are egregious animes, I think, is the thing. Like, there are definitely some that are my favourites, but there are definitely some that are not great. Because, like, this is a list starting when I was about 11, till now, which it's short considering, but we love that. Okay, so number one of the animes. This is, when I say them, they are not in any conclusive order, but number one is Death Note. Now, this one was an anime that made me feel very smart. Like, I could have been the detective working on that case. No, I love Death Note. It was one of the first animes I ever watched, and it holds a very special place in my heart. And I know for a lot of people it is one of the animes to ever anime. It's one of those kind of ones, and I do personally really like it. I do go rewatch it a lot. I actually bought it on Amazon Prime a while ago, and turns out it was only the English dub, and you couldn't change the language, so I was very upset, but it's on Netflix. So it is a good anime. I am going to put it into, it was good. It's a good anime, which is like A, I guess. So like S to F or whatever it is. It's an A tier anime. And I definitely recommend it if you're someone who's looking for an anime to watch, or you know, you're starting out with watching anime. That's always a good one. It's probably one of the more accessible ones, I think, I'd say personally. So the next one, before we do that, I've just powdered my face and concealed, and I'm going to use a tiny little eyeshadow palette for my eyes because I kind of can't be bothered to do anything crazy today because it's just like Monday. So that's fun. But anime number two for the ranking. This one is an anime I have just started watching very recently. By very recently, I mean I just started it in December and we're almost finished with it. It's just got a lot of parts. You can probably guess I am on about JoJo's. I absolutely love JoJo's. It is personally probably one of my favourite animes that I have ever watched. I absolutely love it. I am obsessed with it. I have currently been building the collection of a JoJo shrine, much like the Sonic shrine. If you see my TikTok, I have a Sonic shrine, but I currently am starting a Joseph Joestar shrine because I love him. I love that man. This anime is like masterpiece. It's an S tier anime, above S tier anime. It's fantastic, and we are aiming to finish it properly before Still Ball Run, which comes out next month, and I would say we're pretty close to being there. We are halfway through part 5, which is nice, so we are almost finished with it. And yeah, so that is a masterpiece anime. It's one of my personal favourites and probably always will be. I just think it's crazy and hilarious and so good. You've probably seen, if you follow me on TikTok, I've posted a couple of JoJo's things. I posted like shorts and stuff, and there probably will be more JoJo shorts coming because I love JoJo so much. But it is definitely like god tier anime. And I'm just kind of depressed that I didn't watch it before, because I could have gone to JoJo's World in Shibuya. So that's kind of sad, but God a tier. Amazing. Fantastic. So, next is an interesting one. Depends on your age, I think. I'm 22, and this anime was something I watched when I was about 13, like 12 or 13, and I was really, really, really into it. But it is Tokyo Ghoul. Now, this anime is interesting for me. I really liked the first season. I was 13 and a massive emo kid. I will try and prove my point here. But I was like a massive emo kid. This spoke to me for my little emo heart. I thought it was fantastic and I really, really did like it. But then I grew up. And I don't know how many people can relate to that. I know I've had many conversations with my boyfriend and my little brother about it, and we've all kind of agreed that it was great when we were 13 and emo, but we are like all older, like a lot older now, and none of us are like massive fans of it anymore. I wouldn't go and rewatch it. The opening, fantastic. Soundtrack, amazing. Actual anime, I don't think I would rewatch. I don't think I could rewatch it. I don't think I could go back like tonight and sit and watch it, because it's just not something that vibes with me anymore. It's not in my soul anymore. That's not me. It's not me. So I'm gonna say this is this anime is probably like a D. It's kind of like I was 13 and it was deep kind of anime. It's not like necessarily a stunning masterpiece of anime like Death Note, because I watched that when I was like, 12, 13, and I rewatch that all the time. It's not like that. So please don't hate me. I know I'm gonna get hate for this next one, just because it's got like a cult following. Quite literally like the scariest anime fandom I've seen for a really long time, and that is none other than My Hero Academia, Boku no Hero Academia. Now, this one was, again, an interesting one that I started when I was quite young. Like I've said before, I'm 22. I am quite a bit older than I was when I first started watching some of these animes. The fandom for this, for My Hero, is horrifying. You guys scare me. I am so scared of the My Hero fandom. And now that's not saying I wasn't in it. I was a cosplayer. I did a My Hero cosplay with a cosplay group I was in. However, it's just a terrifying place to be on the internet. Like, honestly, and I have been in some fandoms. Like, I have been a Dan and Phil fanny for literal years, like over 10 years now. And even that is less scary than the My Hero fandom. Sorry, I have to do eyeliner and it scares me almost as much as the My Hero Academia fandom. No, seriously, terrifying fandom, horrifying, which pushes it down the ranks quite a bit because I am constantly terrified of you guys. And I know I'm probably going to get hate for that, and I mentally prepared myself when I knew I was going to be speaking about it. I put it in my heart of hearts and I went, okay, My Hero fandom is terrifying. They're probably going to try and kill me. So I'm not ranking it low. It's a mid anime. It's a C. It's a, okay, that was fun. Probably won't watch it again. Fandom is too scary. So make of that what you will, but it's not my favourite. But it's not terrible. It's not a Tokyo Ghoul. So, at least you've got that. Okay, the next one's kind of funny, because I started it because of Dan and Phil, and that's free. This was, again, one I watched when I was pretty young, and I never actually finished it. I think it was on Netflix for a while. So I watched it. It might have been, it was Netflix, or it was Crunchyroll, or Funimation. It was one of those ones. Yeah, I started it because Dan and Phil watched it, and I was like, sick, I really want to watch it. And I watched a bit, and to be honest, I can't remember. I just know that they were swimming, and there was like very attractive anime men. And that was like the big pull for it. That was why people were watching it, is because it was shirtless anime men who had been swimming and they were all wet. So it's kind of like a good D of, I can't kind of remember what this is, and maybe I should rewatch it. So let me know if you think I should like rewatch it, because it's one of those animes where it's a sports anime and it's a sport I don't do because I don't swim. So maybe it's something I need to like rewatch and kind of remember, but it was literally the only reason I watched it was because of Dan and Phil. So it goes in the separate tier of Dan and Phil anime. So it's like out of the tier list. It's like, that's a Dan and Phil anime. I watched that because of Dan and Phil. Speaking of sports anime, I'm going to be talking about the GOAT of sports anime, the big sports anime that most people will have watched, and that is Yuri on Ice. Now, I'm slightly biased because I really like skating and I really like figure skating, and I have done for a really long time before I watched Yuri on Ice. Yuri on Ice is a masterpiece. I, again, like it. It's up there with JoJo's for me of I would forever, it's going to be in my heart of hearts as an anime that changed me genuinely as a person. I was obsessed with it, like so obsessed with it. It really pushed me into wanting to skate more, and I did. I have since stopped because I'm a uni student and I can't afford to go ice skating all the time and I can't afford lessons, but I do go back and rewatch it. It's amazing. It has one of the most gorgeous anime openings that is so recognizable to so many people. Like, I genuinely think if you went to a con or if you went to like a Forbidden Planet and you played the Yuri on Ice opening, 9 out of 10 people would turn and start singing it. Just a thought, a little thought there. Maybe someone should try, maybe I will try next time I'm out. But it's an S tier. It's masterpiece, godlike anime, again. What can I say? I like anime like that. I'm going to quick fire speed through the next 2 animes because I do have a lot more, but I've just looked at the time and I have to go soon. So, next one, Ouran High School Host Club. That's all I'm going to say. That anime is chaotic. I think it's on Netflix again, and I've been meaning to rewatch it because I just remember it was so weird and funny that it was like, I don't know what is going on. And it wasn't that long ago that I watched it. I think I was about 17. Ow. Ah! So it's not like I watched it when I was like 12 and it's been 10 years. It's been a few years since I watched it. But it's a good B tier. It's like a, yeah, that's a good anime. I should rewatch it at some point because it's kind of funny. And I remember there being chaos and it's got a big fandom that's not scary like the My Hero fandom. Please, God, don't send the My Hero fandom over me. Like, they terrify me. They do terrify me. But Ouran High School Host Club is a good B. It's a good, I can put this on as background noise and look at the screen and be like, huh, that's happening, okay, that's cool, that's fun. But I will rewatch at some point. The next anime is a little bit of a fan servicey one, I will say. I do love it, but it's definitely one that's a bit like, it's an interesting one, because I personally really like it. It's My Dress Up Darling, which is it's fantastic. It's so good, but it's very fan servicey, but it's like Gyaru representation in the wild. Who would have thunk it? So that kind of ups it a bit. That it ups it to an A. It would have been a B because of the fan service, but it ups it to an A because it's Gyaru representation. But I personally really like the anime. I think it's really good. It's very like in depth into like cosplay. I think personally, I've still not watched the second season, so don't come for me. I really need to, but I have been so busy and I've had no time. But I'm gonna watch it very soon. I think I'm gonna spend the weekend watching it because I do really need to watch it. But it's definitely a good A tier anime if you can get past the fan service and stuff like that. But I would definitely recommend watching it and like at least watch a few episodes and see what you think. And the last one, because I am fully finished now, I'm ready to go. But the last one is one that has a place in my heart for being the official first anime, like not including like Pokemon and stuff like that were on kids' TV shows. The official first anime I ever watched at 11 years old, Black Butler. Now you can imagine little 11-year-old Bells who really liked Victorian fashion, who was a little bit weird, watching Black Butler for the first time and going, yeah, I want a demon butler. Like, it was what got me into the anime sphere. That is what kind of pulled me in. Because prior to that, my want to learn like Japanese and my want to go to Japan came from being 9 and learning about it in school. This pulled me into the anime sphere and kind of showed me the world of anime. So it has a place in my heart. It does have a place in my heart, but it's again one of those ones where I wouldn't rewatch it, but I'm gonna say it's like a good B. It's a solid B tier anime. I do have a very special place in my heart for it. It's a big part of the reason I started watching like anime YouTubers, like Dog used to do like Sebastian voice things and stuff like that, so that was a huge part of what got me into like the anime culture online as well. So it's a good one, but I don't know if I'd rewatch it, but it's still good. Black Butler, special place in my heart. I do love it. So I hope that is not a horrible thing to say. If you hate the animes that I've listed, please tell me, because that'd be hilarious. Like, every one of them is just like an F tier for all of you. But I am finally ready. I'm going to leave the anime list and the rank in the description, and I hope that you don't hate me for it. And I hope that the My Hero Academia fandom don't come and kill me. That would be really nice. Please don't attack me. But let me know your favourite animes in the description. Let me know what you think of the anime I have mentioned. Let me know if you want more anime videos, because I do love anime and I do love stuff like that. And I do enjoy making stuff like this, so let me know. I hope you have all enjoyed, and I will see you very, very soon, because I'm going to come back to making videos.